Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. What up, y'all? Welcome to the Game of Thrones House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 3 Comedic Review. Spoilers for the show only. We are live here. If you are new here, I want to let you know this is a comedic review. All right? This ain't my boy Charlie down to Emergency Awesome. This ain't heavy spoilers. This ain't Alt Shift X. This ain't new rock stars. If you want that official stuff, go officially down to them people. We over here to have a good time and make it black. I'm just a nigga that like dragons, cuz. On my mama. All right? And I didn't read the books. And I ain't gonna read the books. The books is long. Not finna do it. I'm watching the show and judging the show on the show only. I don't even care if it was better or worse in the books. That ain't my concern because the books ain't got nothing to do with me. You feel me? I'm only on the show. Now, first off, let me apologize for not going live last night and at the same time not apologize. I decided to go to dinner with my wife and brother-in-law and sister-in-law and the kids. I'm putting me first, Lucius. This is free content. I would like to do it Sunday night. Every Sunday night right after the show. It was my plan. But at the same time, cuz, I got to do me. You feel me? It might be Sunday night. It likely will be. Might be Monday morning. Might be Wednesday afternoon. You don't control me. This is my life. I appreciate y'all for being excited. So I apologize. And at the same time, I take back my apology because it's me, cuz. It's my life. Now, if I was getting paid handsomely to do this, I'd be on time. My wife would be like, baby, you know you got to work. And I was watching it, and then my wife said, hey, let's go get some tacos. And I said, pause. She said, you want to meet me at the restaurant? We finna get some tacos? Pause. Came back and watched it. All right? Nobody was really complaining. I just wanted y'all to know why I wasn't on time. Because this is my life, my life, my life, my life. And then whatever they say. All right, let's get started. I got my notes right here. That's what I'm looking down. We start off in the forest with the Brackens and the Blackwoods, I believe. Don't forget. I believe it was the Brackens and the Blackwoods. Correct me if I'm wrong. In the sunshine. Thank y'all. Brackens and the Blackwoods was giving big Crips and Blood energy. They fighting over land. But you could tell they just wanted to believe. They just wanted to beef. They just was like, bro, I've been wanting to kill you. We talking about cows grazing and stuff. I'll kill you right now. And it was a super dope way to save money on a battle scene. They said, should we show this battle? Or should we just show the dude who pulled the sword out, having a sword through his neck, pull back, people on the ground? We just saved $17 million. Because at the end of the day, we just need to know that a lot of people died that was finna declare for one side or the other. We don't need to spend the $17 million. Just get that guy we just introduced you to, throw a sword through his neck, pull back. Bodies everywhere in the river, in the ground, bodies strewn everywhere. We got to pay money for the dragons on the CGI. We don't nobody care about the Brackens and the Blackwood. The Brackens and the Blackwood, but do not matter. It's a plot point, but it is not a necessary shink. Y'all dead. We'll talk about it in the small council meeting. They're dead. No name and no name. All we know is I don't even know who was the Bracken and who was the Bracken. And the Blackwood and the Bracken. I don't know who was who. I know they'd hate each other and they was all dead. All right. So then we go to the twins, Eric and Arik's funeral. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody was at the funeral. Okay. Who did the body? Nobody knows. Wasn't no repast. They just buried them. No Popeyes, no biscuits, no wailing. They ain't had no band. Seven Sisters or the Silent Sisters didn't do the body. They just threw them man in the dirt I gave my life for you, and you gonna bury me? Just bury me with no procession, no nothing. Just throw me in, no nary a Popeye's biscuit. I can't even get no Popeye biscuit. Come on, man, do what you. I deserve more than that. He tried to kill you, bury him, throw him in the ground. Give me the processional, then throw me in the ground. Y'all threw us in there like it don't matter who did what. Like who shot John? I protected you, saved your life. You just buried me with him too. No Popeye's biscuit, God, dog. One grave. I feel you. That's my brother, but bruh. Wouldn't have mattered if I protect you or not. Y'all threw me in the ground the same. Buried them loose. They buried them loose. Loose. No coffin. I mean, ain't probably got no time for no coffin. No funeral pyre. No pomp and circumstance. No 21 gun salute. No shinks of the shore. No honor. Y'all ain't did nothing for me. Shoot. Then we go to King's Landing. Okay, Criston Cole is now Hand of the King. Late on his first day. Loser. I hate him so much. I had forgotten why. It was because he tried to be with Rhaenyra when she was young, and she didn't want to leave him to sell oranges and cinnamon. Do I look like a farmer's market to you? Boy, I have a dragon, an inheritance. You think I want to work at Trader Joe's? And he been mad ever since. He probably eat Alicent's coochie with anger. Licking all hard. You want to sell oranges and cinnamon and be nobody with me? Boy, is you dumb? I have a dragon. Are you stupid? Hold on, let me block this person. Anyway, they got the small council meeting going, and I legitimately laughed out loud. I laughed out loud when Aegon said, Aegon said, I'm as fierce as any of them. The people in that meeting looked at him and they were like, you're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. You are not as fearsome as any of them. People who have to say they're as fearsome as any of them usually aren't. Anytime, it's like when people say, I'm alpha male, you beta male. Usually, people who are actually alpha males never have to say they're alpha males. People just know. But when you say I'm alpha male, you're not that guy, man. You're not Timothy Chalamet. You're not him Duncan. You're not Slim him. You is a bum, and you're terrified. And that's okay. I'm corny. I'm a square. I know that about myself. I'm not a street guy. Believe it or not, people often think I'm a real nigga with hands and I've been in the streets killing niggas. That's not me. I'm actually a church kid. I'm a square and I'm corny. I'm a dad. I'm 41. I just renewed my vows of loving my life 20 years. I'm not a street nigga, so I wouldn't be out here acting like that. People can accept you being who you are. It's when you try to be something you're not, when it's obvious you are what you are and who you are, that people are like, okay, now you being dumb. Like, be for real. That's not you, bro. See, man, Facebook, y'all about to piss me off now. These Facebook people being here, meet with him. Shanti changed my life. All this, reach out to Miss Murphy Lisa. Thank me later. Man, gone. We talking Game of Thrones now. All right. And I'm telling you, like, it's so obvious that we'll get to this, that Viserys didn't name Aegon. We'll get to that later. But boy, passing down king stuff is when you just get stuff because, you're next and you ain't been trained. Because Viserys was training Rhaenyra, but he didn't have no testicular fortitude. A woman leading the realm, he couldn't set precedent. So if that's the case, then you should have been training that boy. But you have him out here in the brothels, fathering bastards, and then, let's hold on to that. Let's put a pin in that. Put a pin in that. All right. So then we go to Harrenhal. Daemon is, basically stormed out on his wife, and he's immediately trying to rectify his wrongs, right? So he's like, I'm going to take Harrenhal for you. He walking around like Batman. It was feeling like the origin story of Batman. It's raining hard. There's bats everywhere. He dressing all black like the Omen. He got the sword pointing. He here looking for a fight. Maybe ready to die. Daemon, if he ain't nothing else, he is what is the term? Impulsive. He do not think things through. That's why they couldn't pass the crown to him neither, because he just go with his first mind on everything. He has never had two thoughts in a row. Daemon has only had one thought action, another thought. Maybe that was the wrong action, but he never says thought. He's like, kill Aemon. What if not? What if we don't find him? I don't know, nigga. Kill anybody. No, because you didn't think the people was gonna kill a baby. Okay, you got to have two thoughts. Great people have 3, 4, 5, all type of things. And Inside Out, anxiety had all the projections, all the qualifications. That is not Daemon. My next thought is my best thought, and I'm acting on my previous thought. Consequences? That's crazy. Next thought is my best thought, and I'm acting off the previous thought. That's all he do. So he walks into Harrenhal. He walks into Harrenhal, which is a dilapidated old motel at this point. It's given Holiday Inn Express on the bad side of town, because his ancestors burned it to a crisp, and they ain't never recovered. So he got the sword pointed. He opened the door. He got the sword pointed. He said, I'm claiming Harrenhal. And I don't know old boy's name, but he was like, well, I suppose you are. It reminded me of Friday when Debo asked Red's dad, you want some too, old man? He was like, no. Simon Strong. That's his name. Thank y'all. I can't remember everything. And I'll be watching with the captions on. He's like, you want some too, old man? He was like, no. He was like, hey, man, I'm claiming Harrenhal. He was like, Harrenhal? It's all you, baby boy. Matter of fact, while you here, I got some greens going. I got some catfish. What you want? You want a plate? You feel like I got venison, black cabbage? You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no hot sauce. We just ran out. My old lady had baked some bread. Why don't you sit down and eat? Sit down and eat. My prince, your grace, that's my bad. We don't even like Harrenhal. Technically it was my family's. You know what I'm saying? But y'all had ended that whole line. They bequeathed it to me. I was been waiting for you to take it. He was like, I don't got no problem, bro. I don't want no smoke. I'm not finna fight you over this. I don't have hands. I don't have dragons. I got this fish going. We just dropped new catfish fillets. Okay, but we took the bones out. Feel me? We got tartar sauce. We got the white bread, the hot sauce on the way. You got it. Don't kill me. I was laughing out loud. Supper is venison and black cabbage. Same. Got an apple pie going. And that whole now what y'all think? I'm asking a question. No book answers. Just what y'all think, show only. Why Daemon correct my prince of your grace? What y'all think? And I'm looking at the comments on this one. Why he said your grace? What you think? You think Daemon got a, you know what I'm saying? You think Daemon got he got a plan? The peas too. He was like, the peas is terrible, man, but I wouldn't poison you. He just looks like nasty. He want to be king. Okay. But is he your grace or is he my prince? I know he's king consort, but I can't remember. His wife is rightful king. So has he become your grace? Okay, so he's okay. Oh, so that is his rightful title. Okay, because he's king. He's king consort. He's king-ish. He want to drop that consort. I thought he was saying, bro, I want to be king. I just can't wait to be king. King consort should only be announced individually as a prince. Okay, see, now I'm confused. I'm not British. I don't know a lot of Her Royal Highness, Your Grace, My Grace. I know His Grace is sufficient. Mighty God. Mighty God. Headable she at it. So I should be on Twitch. I feel like I'm too old to be on Twitch. Anyway, okay. So we got some disputes. Technically, like Camilla is queen consort. She's technically a queen by marriage. So do they hit her with the Your Grace? All I know is I say my grace before I eat. Hell, get it, bullshit. Da 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 settle. When Viserys was king, he was a prince. Daemon, similar to Rhaenys, he's still considered princess Rhaenys. All right, cool. We're moving on. All right, moving on. We cut back to King's Landing, and Criston Cole has the dumbest haircut. He just pisses me off episode after episode, choice after choice, decision after decision. He went and got the Justin Bieber. When Justin Bieber first cut this hair off, when he had the Never Say Never and he first cut it, he got Justin Bieber's second haircut. And I literally was just like, I'm pissed off. Matter of fact, that's part of the reason why I went to dinner. My wife had texted me up finna get tacos, and I just saw his stupid haircut. He sure did go to Supercuts. And in King's Landing, got the dumbest haircut ever. I was like, bro, I don't want to look up how he dies, because I don't know. And I don't want to look up who wins this. I low-key haven't looked up really nothing, because the original Game of Thrones, I was too deep, and I spoiled so many things for myself. And I don't want to even look up the family tree. Y'all don't tell me nothing. I'm not looking at the comments. But I want to know how he dies. Even if he dies of old age, I want to know how old. I hope he dies in battle. Book people, don't put no answers in here. Don't put no answers in here, book people. I don't want to hear it. I'm just saying, I'm waiting patiently for his utter demise. Somehow he bothers me more than anybody for a while. And like Joffrey Baratheon bothered me, but I feel like Joffrey was true. You know what I'm saying? Littlefinger, that was Littlefinger's MO. I get it. I was actually cool with Littlefinger up first, and then he Littlefingered his way out of my, you know what I'm saying, my good graces. And even Ramsay Bolton, as much as I hated them, I felt like, well, at least that's who you are. I feel like Criston Cole is just a scorned lover who didn't look at the world the way it really was. And that's what pissed me off. Pissed me off. All right. So anyway, we cut to where does Corlys and them live? Where does Corlys and them live? I can't remember the name off the top of my head. What? Because we go to. I want to talk about Corlys real quick. When Rhaenys was over there, what's his little house? What's his village called? Driftmark. Thank you. So we go to Driftmark, right? And I like Corlys. There's a lot of black people in here. You know what I'm saying? Even the non-Valerians, they just throw some black people here and there. Got a black dude, Master of the Citadel. They had a black dude at the bar when Aegon came in. Just woke nonsense. Utter woke nonsense. The libs have taken over HBO, and they got the blacks in there, and it's just utter woke nonsense. But you know what I'm saying? As a black, I'd be happy to see them in there. Even if they Alan and Adam too, I'd be like, okay, this is a big woke, but I'm okay with it. So Corlys, he flirting with Rhaenys, right? He cupped the booty. Okay, she ain't had much back there. He cupped what he could grab, and he hit her with the old school. Listen, baby girl, I'm no longer an invalid. You know what I'm saying? Which means I got that peen. Now let me cup your little. You know, if your booty, if you had it, it'd be right here. So I'm gonna cup the vicinity of the area where if it curved over, it would curve over right into my hands. But really, I'm gonna pat it, because you know what I'm saying. You white from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, so you ain't really got no cupping. So you know most men they go underneath the cheek where it separates and rounds under, and they hold that. You know, say he playing patty cake with the booty. He like, You know what I'm saying? But he hit her with the, hey, baby girl, I'm no longer an invalid. You could take that how you will. You know what I'm saying? Let me hold the booty with my palms straight up. Let me grab. Is this back? Is this booty legs? Am I in there? Am I around? I'm no longer an invalid. Where the booty end? Where the back start? Here? Booty back, leg, booty back. Where the leg? Booty leg, back, booty, leg. Somewhere. Let me just reach around. I was cracking up. She was like, you better grab this torso. You better grab this long crack, this milk hair white, my milk of magnesia. You feel me? And also, man, it was the end of Pride Month yesterday, and I thought about because their son's dragons just roaming around, and he was like, "Bro, I need to be gay, and I need to go on away." And that's how powerful love is. That man could have had a dragon. He was like, "Nah, man, love." The dragon is flying around like, "I want to kill somebody, bro. Oh my God, I haven't burnt nobody to death since my owner left for love. I want to burn somebody, man. Where the war at?" But it was the end of Pride Month, man. You know what I'm saying? You found love. Because I'm telling you what, I wouldn't have given up no dragon for nobody but my wife of 20 years. Outside of her, I would have been beating my meat and keeping that dragon. I ain't gonna hold you. A dragon, you know how hard that is to come by? Boy, we got to be gay here. I am not hiding no more. We got to keep doing what we doing. Well, I want to ride that dragon. I want to burn stuff. He's like, oh, you can ride that dragon. All right, I'm moving on. I'm not part of the LGBT, and I don't want to offend. I just want to make my jokes and move. But these are jokes in love. I got that sea smoke. I got that sea smoke for you. Well, I got that dragon. I got that house of the dragon. I am no longer an invalid. You feel me? All right, so now we go back to King's Landing. And Helena hit her mom with the, I forgive you. And Alicent is like, what? And it reminded me of that scene in Good Will Hunting when he was like, it's not your fault, Sean. He was like, hey, park your car in the Harvard yard. He's like, it's not your fault. He's like, don't play with me. It's not your fault. Don't say that, Sean. Not you. It's not your fault. That's what Helena did. I forgive you for what? For writing peen when my son was getting murdered. You want me to say it out loud? You want me to actually say what I forgive you for? For Duddy whining on Criston Cole's pole while my baby was getting his head chopped off. Do you want me to spell it out for you? P-E-E-N. Peen. My baby is dead because you was on that peen. No, you want me to say something? You was riding that donkey. Huh? You want me to say it? You want me to forgive you last episode? I seen you. All hips, no relationships. Oh, you got that hand of the king. Oh, you know about the hand of the king, the tongue too. Nah, you want me to talk about it? Your grandson is dead because you was here. You was here. You was right here. Oh, a king was landing all right. A king was landing. Huh. Oh, it was the red keep. You kept that peen inside you. No slip out. I forgive you. My grandbaby, your grandbaby dead and gone. Head fell off. Our pets' heads are falling off because you want to ride peen. You just can't keep yourself together. Lord. Had to say it twice because the first time was not so nice. All right, so then we cut back to Aegon. He's at the tailor, you know what I'm saying, wearing his ancestors' armor. He got Aegon the Conqueror's armor on, talking about, yeah, I'm finna fly out. I'm finna go to war. And then OnlyFans feet pick Larry Strong come in. And Aegon's so dumb, bro. I mean, he be manipulated. he be being manipulated right in his face, and he doesn't see it. Feet Pics comes in, and he like, listen, man, I see you want to go to war. And on the one hand, folks is saying, oh, he that nigga. Aegon, he about it for real. I know some of y'all probably too young for about it, but I'm not. Some people say Aegon about it for real. About it. Now the other people are saying, okay, when he go off to war, his mama gonna be queen again, not Queen Dowager. She's gonna leave the Dowager, gonna be ruling queen. And then his brother, Aemon, gonna stand by her side. That's what other people are saying. I ain't said nothing. I be on them Feet Pics. You understand me? I be wiggling that helmet to them Feet Pics. You know me and feet. We go together real bad. Okay? Your mama got some feet on her. Boy, them toes. And I done had a time. Took a mental picture because we ain't got no cameras. Ka-chink. Oh, man. I ain't got one good foot. She got two. What you say? Your mama got some milky white toes. Wicked feet done beat my meat. That's what people said. Ain't nobody said nothing. But Aegon is so insecure and so concerned about what people are saying, he can't even think straight. So Feet Pic done manipulated him in 2 sentences. Now, it was funny when he was talking to his boy. He was like, you know what I'm saying? They was like, Your Grace, should we what they say? Oh, should we escort you to the dragon pit? He said, you know what I'm saying? Mayhaps I shan't fly today. You know what I'm saying? But let nigga know I could fly. I'm not going to. Mayhaps I fly another day. And they was like, yeah, I think upon good reflection, you is right. I was cracking up. That was actually a legitimately funny moment to him. Okay, because he really, I don't even know, like it was so like a good little moment when he was looking in the mirror and he like, you BSing everybody, but you can't BS yourself. You are terrified, right? Because you don't want to go to war. You don't want to be king. He would have loved if his dad, his granddad would have named Rhaenyra queen and just left him out of it. He could have been rich. He could have had sex. He could have had no responsibility, which is where he belonged. The worst thing ever is him being king. He was like, bro, please, I don't want to do this. I don't want to fly to war. I don't want to do king stuff. I want to have sex and be rich and white, milky white with white hair. All right. So then we go to the brothel, and this when Aegon is drunk and he looking for his brother. I had forgotten, and that's my bad. I had forgotten that Game of Thrones be so sexual at times, and really should have clicked off in my mind when they went to the brothel. But usually they had gone to the brothel and it's just gone straight to Aemon. And then they went and it was full peen in mouth. I said, hey, we watching HBO at 6. It's 6:37. Full peen. I said, man, sex every curtain, and that's kind of crazy. All that sex, and it's just covered by curtains. No deodorant, no loom, just dragon back sex, just horseback riding. Let me hop off, head straight for the brothel. It's been a long ride, been 7 days of riding. We in town, go straight to the brothel. You putting that peen in your mouth? Now I done talked about coochie with Criston Cole. Now let me say this as well. Them balls, my God, saltier than the sea. You listen, you putting medieval helmet peen with other smells, other peens, hoses open everywhere. Buttholes, cooches. They might have done some ear play. I don't know. I couldn't focus in there. We're going to have personal brothels with doors and tops because smells coming out of your room wafting everywhere. You done rode off in the battle. The crevices is going crazy. The women working in the brothel, they deserve more. That peen had to be crazy with salt. I mean, Lord, just crazy, man. Big wafts. You got to pay extra, man. If y'all not gonna bathe, you had to pay extra, man. How much for the peen suck? You been bathed? No, girl, straight from battle, double the shillings, 6 pence, none the richer. Straight from battle peen, 48 times regular. We got hazard pay. This is crazy. Not putting this in my mouth. I can't drink no water. It's just wine and ale. Nah. So Aegon and his homies come in there, and they find Aemon next to his woman of the night of choice, who is of age. Aemon is what? I don't even know. 17 to 19 in this. That made me laugh. Hold on. Let me block this person. Facebook, y'all messing up. All right. This was a funny comment. Smelled like dragon toes up in there. Crazy. All right. So let me say, I'm sorry. I'm just not going to catch the Facebook people. Y'all block them yourselves because I don't want to make this whole show about them. It just really annoys me. But there's more comments coming in that I can't keep up with. So y'all just block them on your own viewing. And I'll deal with them later. So anyway, he finds Aemon in the fetal position with a woman who is old, right? Okay. And he's fetal position boy. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna yuck his yum. I'm not here to kink shame. He's fetal position boy. That boy see that old woman and he just be, you know, I do regret that business with Luke. I just it was my cousin and I wanted to scare him. My dragon wanted to do a little bit more. I do regret that business with Luke. You ain't got to suck the peen. I ain't showered in a fortnight. Let me just tuck in with you. Oh, they don't want me to be king. I would love to be king, but you know I got the one eye, and then the other eye don't be blinking. You know I got the patch, but you know what I'm saying. I feel like I look scary, but inside I don't feel scary. You know, Dorothy, do you know what I mean? Oh, no, you ain't got to touch me. I just wanna lay in your bosom. If you could feed me some milk from thine loins, I'd love it. I hate my brother. And this nigga Aegon bust in the door. All his friends roasted him. Hey, y'all, look at him with that same old whore he always been with. And you got all the homies looking at me while I'm on soft? Like, why would you do that to your brother? I got my patch off. I'm fetal positioned. And I'm on soft. I'm completely vulnerable right now. And you know, and Aemon, he tried to be cool, like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Anybody could have this whore. A whore's a whore. You know, he crying inside, like, girl, I'm going to come back and I'm going to fetal position you like I never fetal positioned before. Okay? No patch on soft? Come on, man. I don't even know what's worse. On soft is worse. Because you ain't have a chance to even go like halfway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be for real. You is a baby. And you just stood up. And also, just out of the show as an actor, let me tell you what scene I could never do. You could HBO say, Kev, we give you $100 million. We want you to stand up on soft and walk towards the camera. Can't do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. Because I'll tell y'all, we amongst friends and family. People don't need to see me on soft. Only one person needs to see me on soft. And we just renewed the vow. She know what it is. That's for her. There's a good father in there. Okay, he does other stuff. He go Criston Cole when it's time. He don't mind going Criston Cole. But that don't stop. That's everybody seeing it with I ain't even got no sword. I can't even challenge you to battle. Come on, man. Nah, man. I'd be turning around a full hard every time. Cut. Kev, nah, man. My character feels like he'd have full peen right now. We gave you the 100 million. Cut it down to 80. I'm coming full peen. Blue chew. Ain't nobody finna see me on stop. Absolutely. I need everything I am and everything I could be. You ain't gonna finna have me on people's timeline in a vulnerable position. No. 80 million on full cut. We need you to go into the pool and swim and come out and go straight to set. We're gonna bump it up to 150 million. Bet. Action, turn around, full peen. Hello. Why is your peen hard? It's always like this. It's not been hard to be like this all the time. I got the blue eye, I got the blue chew. You feel me? On Dragonstone, I got that peen. You ain't got to see, I got a grower. It ain't a show, but it's a grower and it's full grown. We gave you $150 million and you can take some back. You're not going to see this. No. All right. So then we cut to Criston Cole's first official decision is they going to go on ahead. They're like, we got to start talking people. We got to start taking land. I believe he was on his way to Harrenhal. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I feel like he said he was on his way to Harrenhal, but Daemon was already there. Let me know if I'm wrong or right, because I only watched episode once, and I wasn't on my timeline. Usually when I'm on my timeline, people be double checking me and stuff. But where was he on his way to with Alicent's younger brother? Harrenhal? Okay, cool. So he's on his way to Harrenhal to kind of take that, because they like, okay, we got to get the Riverlands, even though the I keep want to say Blackwoods, backwoods, the Brackens and the whatever them two people was fighting at the beginning of the episode. I can't even think of their name. Brackens and the Blackwoods. Anyway, he was like, oh, okay, that's right. Okay, thank you, Hames. Crown lands first, then Harrenhal. All right, Blackwoods. I keep wanting to say backwoods. Blackwoods and the Brackens. Blackwoods and the Blackwoods. He's like, we got to meet up. We got to take this castle, right? So Alicent's brother, I think his name was Gwaine. He was like, brother, come on, man. Let's stay at the inn one time. You know what I'm saying? Have a beer. You know, I love beer. Have a beer. Chill for the night. And Criston Cole, the one thing he has done right in this show, in this season, the one thing he does, that's funny. Gwaine. I love black folks. He's like, nah, bro, we got to get a move on. Okay. They're like, bro, come on, man. I'm trying to get on these hoes. You know what I mean? They got the hoes towards the Riverland. I'm trying to get my aiming on. He's like, bro, come on, man. We need to be for real. They look over their shoulder and say, Criston Cole says we're exposed. Right? There's a dragon flying. Baela or Baena? It was Baela. I'm double checking. It was Baela? It was Baela. Okay, Baela on Moondancer, right? The dragon peeps them first. Moondancer like, girl, look. She like, what? Look, nigga, down here. I could say nigga because we, you know what I'm saying, you black. So by default, you know what I'm saying? And when Baela sees them, she's like, bet it up. And y'all, for I mean, just a moment, I said, if she burns Criston Cole alive, I will be ecstatic. If Baela said, bruh, and even if she if she knew who it was, if she didn't know, I was like, please. So Moondancer is diving. I mean, wings back. Right? They going for the tree. Bruh, I was like, please. And Game of Thrones has messed up my mind because I'm like, please burn them all alive and take the next blow. Deal with the consequences later. And that is Daemon's daughter. Burn them. Right? Buying Baela jerseys. Cheering for her. So they make for the trees. And she pulls up, and I'm like, girl, spin the block, burn the whole forest down. Who needs trees? We don't care. The earth, y'all, the earth got a long time to go in Westeros. Burn the forest down. Dracarys. Spin the block, burn a square. They gonna come out. Find them. I don't care if you set a wildfire. And I know Rhaenyra said don't engage. I know. And I respect you. But at the same time, dragons gonna do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They told Aemon don't engage. His dragon ate Luke. So I'm like, bro, kill him. Right? Spin the block on them. Spin the block on them woods. Right? But I respect her, but bruh would have been so happy. So then Criston Cole is right. He's like, I told you, we travel by dark, by nighttime. And I was like, nigga, I don't even want you to be right. And I know he's a good actor and all that stuff because I hate him. I hate Criston Cole for real. All right. So then we go back to Harrenhal, and Daemon is having a dream. He don't know it's a dream, but he talks to Rhaenyra young, and she's sewing the baby's head back on. And I said, cut. Yuck. Cut and yuck. Now, the lady that was in the dream, was she in the... I feel like I saw her in the... When he said, I'm claiming Harrenhal, didn't she walk up in the back? Did y'all see that, or am I tripping? What is... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Y'all made that man. Listen, I don't hate the actor that much. I hate the character, but I'd be like, people are so stupid. They be commenting in his comments like, why you do this? Like, nigga, it's never that serious. Like, I hate the character. The actor's doing a great job. Okay, that was her. Okay, so who is that lady from the show? Because I thought I was tripping. I was like, what is she? And she was like, you will die here. And I was like, yo. Oh, she's dark magic. Oh, hilarious. Had some bad deer meat. Oh, she's a witch. The Witch of Harrenhal. Oh. Okay. So does she... Wait, that's Larys' sister? Oh, is she making him have the dream? Oh, she's like the Red Witch. Red Witch was bad though. Harrenhal is cursed. Okay, y'all put me on game. Oh, he was standing to the next to the old gods tree. Old gods and the new. How old are the old gods? Okay, don't spoil me. Okay, my bad, Wayne. Okay. Okay, my bad. All right, cool. She was freaking me out. Why are people still in Harrenhal after it got burned to death when Aegon the Conqueror burned Harren the Black and his family? Somebody just was like, bro, we'll take this old castle. Dang. Oh, because it's a mansion. Oh, Harrenhal has werewood trees. Okay, I didn't know that. It's a mansion, but it's broke down. But he's like, bro, free house. Like, bro, I got to live still. All right, cool. All right, so then we get to my favorite part of the episode. Alicent and Rhaenyra's conversation. Set up by the White Worm. I like the White Worm. I like her. I like her a lot. She sets up the conversation with Alicent and Rhaenyra, right? Rhaenyra put the Sister Mary Clarence on, but she got the dagger in her hand. She pulled out the knife, and Alicent like, she's like, nigga, I'll kill you. I mean, I've begun badly. I just want to talk to you. She was like, what if I scream? You could scream. By the time your knights get here, you're gonna be dead. Right? So then they get to talking, right? Like, girl, like we should stop this war. No, you know what I'm saying? If all we got to do is work together, come together. You understand me? And we can stop this war. This and that, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? Your dad changed his mind. And for a moment, Rhaenyra was like, okay, well, dang. Like in her face, it looked like, okay, well, dang, maybe he did change his mind. And then Alicent said, now, I was talking to him, and he was like, Aegon, the prince that was promised. Aegon, the prince that was promised. And Rhaenyra's whole face changed. She said, what? She was like, what? What did you say my daddy said? He said Aegon, the prince who was promised. Rhaenyra was like, oh my God. She's like, what? She's like, that's not the Aegon she talking about. He talking about Aegon the Conqueror. He talking about the prophecy from when I was little. He didn't ever told you about a song of Ice and Fire? She was like, a song of what? And Rhaenyra was like, oh my God. And listen, I'm going to say something real quick. Low key, that's not Alicent's fault. The Targaryens are lazy with the names. If they had been more creative, if they had Reggie Targaryen, okay, LaMichael Targaryen, and Reggie Targaryen was the prince who was promised, then he said, Reggie. He'd be like, who's Reggie? That's not your son's name. But Aegon the third, Aegon the fourth, Aegon the fifth. Well, you see why the girl's confused. Her son's name is Aegon. You know what I'm saying? But she's like, LaMichael. He's like, okay, now my baby named LaMichael. He's the only LaMichael Targaryen in the whole Seven Kingdoms. And all the realm, my baby LaMichael. I named him that so there'd be no confusion. LaMichael Targaryen, first of his name. Reggie, the Conqueror, that's a different person. That's the prophecy belonged to Reggie the Conqueror. Okay? LaMichael, my baby. There'll be no confusion. But no, Aegon and how you gonna say Aegon the first of his name? Aegon the fifth, the first of his name. Technically, but still no, though, because he's the fifth first of his name. But a lot of niggas been named Aegon. Okay? Aegon, Aemon, Daemon. Aemon and Daemon is just mixing up the letters, got the same name. Y'all need to be Reggie, LaMichael, Frederick Targaryen. On the, and then you got Rhaenyra, Rhaenys. That's too much. You need Tasha Targaryen, Keisha Targaryen, okay? Michelle Targaryen. And now we have no confusion. All these Jaehaerys, Lucerys. Oh, that's too much. Okay? Roderick and his sister, Chanel Targaryen. Okay, Roderick and Chanel. That's first of his name. Now we spread the Targaryen name far and wide. That's why they had nicknames, Mad King, because that's Aerys the second. He's the Mad King, not Aerys the first. See, you wouldn't have that problem if it was Tony Targaryen. Tony Targaryen had a son, okay? Tony Targaryen baby, his name was Paul. We call him Lil Paul Targaryen because he was small for a while. Not because his dad was Big Paul. You know how black people do. You got Big Paul, you got Lil Paul. No. Paul Targaryen. Okay. I know Paul Targaryen. Now you don't have no problem. So Alicent, now you see her be like, wait, what? Who Aegon? She ain't studying the family tree of her own family. She don't even know who Aegon the Conqueror is. And I know that Viserys didn't tell nobody about the Song of Ice and Fire because he only tells that to the person that's replacing him, which he only told that to Rhaenyra. Aegon, her son, don't even know that. I know that. Why y'all ain't looking at Wikipedia, your own family? I Wikipedia your whole family tree, all the way back to Aegon the Conqueror and his two sisters. Can't remember their name at the time, but he had the two sisters and sister wives with the dragons. You ain't go up the family tree. You didn't go down. Maybe you don't have Wikipedia, but you can went down to the Citadel, lick some pages. Yo, you cool with licking when it's licking on you, but you don't want to lick no pages and study the family tree that you belong to. You don't want to do this and say, okay, who other Aegons are there? And now you're confused. And now your answer is there was no mistake. You basically want to say it is what it is to a war. And here's the other thing, Alicent, deep in your heart, you wanted to misinterpret because you wanted your baby to be king. Your dad got in your head, keep the family line going, all that type of stuff. It didn't matter what that man said. He could have said Reggie Targaryen. You like, man, he said Aegon. That man said Reggie. Nah. You following through. He said Aegon because you wanted to be who you are. All that, I don't want to be queen. I don't want to be this and that. That's been gone. So let's be honest about it. Targaryens, y'all gotta accept some responsibility. If y'all had Man Targaryen, first of his name, Big Man, okay, wouldn't have this problem. But y'all don't have no Man. Y'all had no Pookie Targaryen, no nicknames in the Targaryen stuff. Y'all don't have no nicknames. No Peaches. Where's Peaches Targaryen? Peaches Targaryen braid. She got a braid shop in King's Landing. She ain't even gonna be queen. But the Peaches know how she braid to the head and she got grip. Peaches Targaryen will start your locks easy. Ain't no Peaches Targaryen. Ain't no Man. Y'all got Aegon this, Aegon that, Rhaenyra, Daemon, Aemon, Aegon, Daenerys, Viserys. Bruh, people still be named Viserys. All the way down to when Daenerys is born. Y'all just mixing up these same letters. Y'all got no creativity, and that's why y'all dying. Y'all keep having sex with brothers and sisters. Y'all ain't throwing no new names in the mix. Y'all needed some Valerians to get in there and mix them names up. Corlys. Okay? When you get on that Valerian side, that baby named Corlys. That's a black name. Hey, y'all, what's up, man? My name Corlys. I got a ship shop over in Driftmark. Yeah, we Lord of the Tides. Big Corlys. But nah. Mimi Targaryen. Kiki Targaryen. Anyway. And I want to say this one thing. I like calling people feckless now. Your feckless son. That was good cuss. Your feckless son. Ain't nobody said that. I ain't heard feckless. I'm going to start using feckless. And now Rhaenyra, in her face at the end of that conversation, she's like, first of all, Alicent is stupid. And like, we really going to have to go to war. And when a war with dragons, like, it's like, I read somewhere that the reason there's no dragons in Game of Thrones starts with this. And I seen on Twitter that them eggs that they sent to believe it was the Tullys in Riverland. She sent Joffrey and Baena to Ward in the Riverlands with some dragon eggs. I heard that that's Drogon, Viserion, and Megatron. I can't think of that girl's dragon's names. It's too much. But I heard that's them dragon eggs. But I don't know how long dragon eggs be egging. That's what I heard. I don't know. So we'll find out. So I'll see y'all next week, man. It was a good time in here today. Y'all make it fun. Rhaegal, that's what it was. Megatron would have been dope name for dragon though. Drogon, Rhaegal, and what was it? Viserion? Anyway. All right. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Oh, Mariana.